This is the 25th anniversary of the Oklahoma City bombing. In 1995, after the bombing, Oklahomans rushed in to provide whatever support they could, building neighborhood triage centers, providing food to fire and rescue crews, and extending a hand to those who were suffering. These acts of kindness gave us comfort and a sense of community during a very tough time. This became known as the Oklahoma Standard. As our way of honoring these acts of kindness, the Oklahoma City Dodgers Baseball Foundation will feature 25 people or organizations that exemplify the spirit of the Oklahoma Standard today. Our goal is to amplify their good works and inspire others. As Oklahomans adjust to the COVID-19 pandemic, we are encouraged and inspired by our neighbors doing good works.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. We're excited to bring you another act of kindness. This week, we've got Morelos Supermarkets here, and they did a really cool partnership with Dream Action Oklahoma. And with me today, I have their marketing manager. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, please tell us who you are and what you do there and a little bit about your organization.
Absolutely. First of all, my name is Giovanna Ruiz, and I am in charge of marketing here at Morelos. I am in charge of basically anything that requires our channeling of marketing, so anything that is the way that we communicate the brand to serving the people correctly, as well as our customer service engagement.
That's very cool. You work for a very philanthropic group of people. You were telling me earlier that, since you've been there, they've become a second family to you, and you haven't been there terribly long. So that's exciting to hear. We've worked with them here too at the ballpark, and they're just wonderful people. And, they did this event about a month and a half ago where they raised funds to serve 60 families that were impacted by COVID-19 and were not eligible to receive assistance. Can you tell us a little bit about that partnership?
Absolutely. So back when the pandemic hit, originally when the COVID Relief Fund was established, there was a lot of people that didn't qualify for this within our community. And we started looking for organizations to be able to partner up with that are nonprofit organizations and are constantly serving our community. Fortunately, Dream Act Oklahoma is one of them. We were able to match $2,500 grant for them and provided groceries of all sorts for about 60 families. They received anywhere from dairy, meat, grains, produce, everything that is necessary for the family. And we recognize that during this time, a lot of the people, even within service industries, that might have been our clients or at one point have purchased from us, weren't fortunate enough to keep their jobs. And so we want to make sure that we give back to the community, we give back to those customers that are extremely loyal to us, especially during such a hard time.
That's a wonderful thing to recognize that in your community and really take care of your customers that way. What a special gift that you gave them. It was fun to watch that all kind of unfold for me. So I just really appreciate what you guys did. Why do you think it was important to make sure that people were taken care of at that time?
I think when someone gives you something during a time where you don't need it, it's not as appreciated of when you are going through a really tough time. And I think this kind of applies to everyone on a personal basis as a human. When you need something and when someone is there for you, when you really need it is when it really counts. Absolutely. So during this time, it's something that was extremely unexpected. None of us had really lived something like this before. and giving back to our communities. I mean, we're constantly doing that for our communities, but especially during this time, it was extremely important for us to stand up and say, we're going to give back to our community. Even if no one else is taking over this specific cause at the specific time, we're going to stand up and do it.
Well, you definitely found a need, and you met that need head on. And I commend you all for doing that and really serving an underserved population in a way that was meaningful. So I think that's great. I mean, when we talk about doing acts of kindness, we always ask, how can people at home take the resources that they have and apply them and do their own acts of kindness? What advice would you give somebody watching this?
It starts within your own community, within your own neighborhood. You can do any acts of kindness. It starts with asking people about their needs and what they need at that specific time. We had this opportunity to be able to do this, not because it was something that we planned, but because of something that was happening super unexpectedly. We have, as an organization, our mission to serve our customers with the highest quality, and that's what we wanted to provide during this time. It wasn't just any type of grocery and produce giveaway to people. It was pre-selected families that DAOK had pre-selected to give these groceries to. So it was people that were in extreme need of food and to meet their necessities during this time.
I think that's important too, that you made a very valuable point, that you listened to what people needed, not just assumed that they would need XYZ. You actually listened and met that need head on. So I think that that's a great bit of advice. Start in your neighborhood and really listen to what the need is. So tell me what's going on upcoming for you guys. Anything exciting happening?
Yes, we actually have a really exciting program that's coming up. It's kind of based around the same subject. So we are starting a program in which we're partnering with 5 nonprofit organizations, and we are matching grants up to $1,500. So if the donations can come up with the other $1,500, we'll be able to match that, package the groceries, and deliver them to pre-selected families. This program that is going to be coming out July 2020 is called De Nuestra Mesa a la Suya, which translates from our table to yours.
Very cool.
So it's a way to continue giving back to our community because, like I said, our community is everything to us, and we're an organization that is extremely focused in making sure that our community grows as we grow as well.
I think that's wonderful. What a great thing. And so people could go to your Facebook page to find out about that program and maybe get involved?
If they are interested, if they're a nonprofit organization and they are interested in partnering up with us, they can email marketing@morellosstore.com.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and we appreciate everybody watching from home.